So, you want the power of Johan Liebert. So here is Ultimate Manipulation Guide of Johan Liebert. Before we proceed, let me issue a disclaimer. I acknowledge the ethical implications of such strategies. This discourse is purely educational, offering a dispassionate guide to manipulation for academic purposes. I do not endorse nor condemn such practices. Their utilization rests solely upon your discretion. So let's go. Chapter 1. A shift in perspective. The journey towards mastery in the art of manipulation commences with a profound transformation of perspective rooted in self-awareness and emotional regulation. Emotional control stands as a formidable yet indispensable cornerstone in this endeavor. To embark upon this path, one must first embark on the arduous journey of heightening self-awareness. This entails a deep acknowledgement of the intricate web of emotions that weave through our psyche, both internally and externally. It requires a commitment to perpetual vigilance, a conscious monitoring of the ebbs and flows of our emotional landscape during every interaction, discourse, and moment of introspection. While daunting, this initial step is fundamental, laying the groundwork for the subsequent strides towards mastery. Upon attaining heightened emotional awareness, the journey progresses to the pursuit of mastery. In scenarios demanding a poker face, adept manipulation necessitates the swift stifling of emotional impulses. Techniques such as controlled breathing, cognitive reframing, or rapid meditation emerge as invaluable allies in restoring composure amidst the tempest of emotions. Through regular practice, the adept manipulator cultivates the ability to suppress and soothe emotions with ease, seamlessly donning the mask of a serene facade when the occasion demands. Ultimately, managing one's ego is essential in personal growth. Inspired by Robert Greene's The 48 Laws of Power, specifically forced law. The less you say, the more intimidating and powerful you are. Always say less than necessary. When you do speak, make it vague and ambiguous, leaving the meaning to others to interpret. They'll be frustrated and obsessed with trying to figure you out. In a world where intelligence is highly valued, pretending to be less capable can give a significant advantage. This makes the manipulator less noticeable among those competing to be the most dominant. By letting go of pride and using clever tactics, the skilled manipulator controls how others see them, skillfully navigating through manipulation with precision. To sway others effectively, you need to be good at being strategically unclear. You reveal only some information, leaving the rest mysterious. This makes others unsure and easier to influence because they interpret things based on their assumptions. But manipulation is more than just trickery. It requires understanding human psychology deeply. By using people's biases and hidden desires, a skilled manipulator can subtly shape their thoughts and actions without them realizing it. However, using this power comes with risks and moral questions. Manipulation can lead people to compromise their values for control. So, a true master of manipulation must use their skills responsibly, aiming for positive change and real connections. And for the ones who want to become like Johan, just videos like this won't help. You need practice and books after writing a lot of psychology. Book here is the best one. How can help you a lot? You can buy them all from Amazon, link in description. Chapter 2. Tactics of Manipulation. Let us now delve into the arsenal of manipulation tactics. Firstly, the gaslighting. Gaslighting is when someone tries to make another person doubt their own thoughts, memories, or feelings. They do this by repeatedly denying facts or events, even when there's clear evidence. The goal is to confuse and control the other person, making them question their sanity or reality. Using words like, "You are so sensitive," "I was just joking," or "It's not a big deal." Here is one example. If you walk in a room and say something weird to someone, they will be confused, and then you will act like you didn't say that. And most of the time, they will go crazy to prove you that you say that, and this can be used in many ways. Secondly, love bombing. Technique manipulators use to make someone fall in love or become obsessed with them. Giving constant attention so they feel good and expecting your attention, then suddenly stop giving attention. Making eye contact and be cold. Human mind is good at noticing when patterns change. So when you break the pattern, you break the ego. They will desperately want your attention to feel in power and chase after you. After a little while, start giving them attention again. This will make them obsessed with you, and they will be scared of losing you, so they will hold thigh to not lose you. Thirdly, reverse psychology. Reverse psychology manipulation means telling someone to do the opposite of what you really want them to do, hoping they'll do what you actually want. For instance, if you want a friend to join you for a walk, you might say, "I bet you wouldn't want to come with me," hoping they'll feel challenged and agree to come. Example 4, to make somebody clean something, say, instead of asking them to clean, say, "Please don't clean your room, I like it messy," prompting them to clean to challenge your preference. Fourthly, isolation. Manipulators often isolate their targets from their support networks, leaving them vulnerable and reliant solely on the manipulator. This isolation makes it easier to control and manipulate the victim's thoughts and actions. They use your weaknesses against you and talk about your insecure. When they say something supportive, it is trapped to position themselves as only source of comfort. And when you achieve to this level, you have full control over them. Finally, psychological warfare. Psychological warfare is a sneaky but powerful tactic. If you want to learn more from a me personal, ask me questions, or vote for videos ideas, video tutorials and lessons, click the link in the description that involves understanding someone's weaknesses and using them strategically. Manipulators gain trust by starting with small favors and gradually asking for bigger ones over time. This makes the person more likely to comply. As the requests get bigger, the manipulator relies on the person's sense of obligation to keep them doing what they want. This gradual increase in demands makes it seem normal for the manipulator to control the person's thoughts and actions. Psychological warfare also involves exploiting someone's fears, insecurities, and past traumas. Manipulators tailor their tactics to cause the most damage emotionally, making the person feel helpless and dependent. Overall, psychological warfare is about manipulating someone's mind to gain control. It takes advantage of human weaknesses to achieve the manipulator's goals. Through strategic solicitation, cultivate an environment conducive to manipulation. In conclusion, manipulation, an intricate tapestry of psychology and strategy, is an art mastered through diligence and guile. Draw inspiration from the enigmatic Johan Liebert, navigating the labyrinth of human psyche with finesse and precision. Armed with these stratagems, proceed with caution, for the line between manipulation and malevolence is perilously thin. Manipulate with discernment, for the consequences are as profound as the power wielded. This description for Best Manipulation Book from Amazon. See you next time.